All right, let's look at the homework 1.3, problem number 10. All right, so we have, let's see, degrees in Celsius and the degrees in Fahrenheit. And we are basically trying to come up with the equation relating those two. All right, so let's do that. All right, so looks like, so you have a C value and a F value. So you can think of it as a point, C, comma F, right? And I'm gonna call it the C1 and comma F1 for the first point. So first point that's given is so 0 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, right? And the second point is C2 comma F1. Oh, sorry, F2 I meant. F2. And this is equal to, right, when 100 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 212 degrees Fahrenheit, right? So we have that. So pretend that the C is like X and F is like Y, right? So we want to find the slope. First, we want to find the slope M. So slope M is simply F2 minus F1 over C2 minus C1. All right, so this is going to be, all right, so F2 is 212 and minus F1 is 302. 32. All right, C2 is 100 and minus C1 is 0. All right, so what you get is going to be, all right, so 2 minus 2 is 0, and 11 minus 3 would be 8, so then it's a 1. So 180 over 100. All right, so first thing is I can divide top and bottom by 10, so I can just scratch one of the zeros there. All right, then 18 and 10, common denominator would be 2. So divide 18 by 2, you get 9. And divide 10 by 2, you get 5. So this is the slope is going to be 9/5. All right. Then you can use a point C1 comma F1. So it might be a little bit confusing because we're using different letters. So you can write the equation as F minus F1 is equal to slope times quantity C minus C1, right? So we already know F1, so it's F minus F1 is 32 is equal to, we found the M to be 9/5. All right, then you have a C minus C1 is actually 0. Right? So you can see that, minus 0 really doesn't do anything, so it's going to be 9/5C. Right, and if you want, you can rewrite the equation, but let's see, I think this is fine, all right? So I'm going to just write it as here. I'm going to type it in. All right, so we found that to be F minus 32 is equal to 9/5C. All right, so let's check the answer. Submit for testing. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, let's move on to part B. All right, it says that the person has a temperature of 116.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And what is this this temperature in degrees on the Celsius scale? All right, so let's do that. We just have to convert it. So we already know that F is, so F is given to be 116.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So we just have to plug this number in and then solve for C. All right, so let's do that. So plug it in. So you have a 116.6. Then you have minus 32 is equal to 9 over 5 C. All right. So this will get us, let's see. All right, so there's going to be a 0.6 there. All right. Then you have, let's see, 6 minus 2 is 4. And 11 minus 3 would be 8. So you have 84.6 is equal to 9 over 5 times C. All right. Then we just have to multiply. So we need to isolate C. So we're going to multiply by 5 over 9. So multiply by 5 over 9. All right. So you have 84.6 times 5 over 9 is equal to C. Right? So I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to just compute that. Right? So you have 84.6 multiply by 5 divide by 9, and we get 47. So this is going to be equal to 47. Right? So let's type it in. Right? 47. Right? Submit for testing. All right, looks like we got part B correctly. All right, so let's do C. So C is basically the same question, except that the F is now 67 degrees. So let's do that. All right, so so it's exactly the same thing. So you have 67 is F now instead of 116.6. Then do the same computation. So minus 32 is equal to 9 over 5C. All right, so this is going to give us, all right, so 7 minus 2 is 5, and 6 minus 3 would be 3, and is equal to 9 over 5C. All right, so in order to isolate C, we can just multiply through by 5 over 9. So you have 35 times 5 over 9. So that's going to give us C. All right. So let's compute that. So you have here, oops, I can't see anything here. All right. So you have 35 times 5 over divided by 9. All right. So let's see. I have to get the get this in decimal number. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of adjustment here. All right. So all right. So it looks like it came out to be about 19.4. So I'm gonna type in 19.4. So we have, it's about 19.4 because we have to round it to 1 decimal place. All right, so let's check the answer. All right, it came back and it looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.